On behalf of the management, the administrators, the teaching and non-teaching staff and the students, I welcome all the honorable members to the virtual inspection of Sindphana Public School, Majalgaon, District Bid, Maharashtra. As shown in the video recording, you will notice that our school is enclosed by a boundary wall on all sides as per CBSE norms. Indoor and outdoor sports and games. The role of sports and games cannot be ignored while discussing the development of a human being. Sports are necessary for maintaining proper health, physique, and an unbending spirit. It makes a person physically strong and mentally alert. It makes one more disciplined, active, and vibrant. Studies show that being involved in sports eases your tension and anxiety. One learns the true spirit of teamwork and coordination. A person involved in sports takes defeat graciously. Sports are also a form of recreation. The aim of Sindphana Public School is to make sure that the students become all-rounders, to promote healthy living, to develop leadership qualities and team management among the students, to make students mentally strong and emotionally balanced, to encourage sportsmanship. Kindly observe the sports grounds and courts Sindphana Public School possesses for the overall development of its children. Courts and grounds: volleyball courts, basketball court, cricket ground, football ground, and a swimming pool. We are a residential school catering to the educational needs of nearby and far-flung villages. We have a boys' hostel and a girls' hostel. As of now, Sindphana Public School is the only school having a girls' hostel in the district of Bede. Chemistry labs are a great place for students to help them enhance their learning by understanding the theoretical concepts of science which are taught in classrooms. Well-designed laboratories not only make science experience fun, but also help students in achieving good academic results. The chemistry laboratory includes a unique mode of learning, instruction, and assessment. The school's chemistry laboratory is well equipped to cater to the needs of the students. Physics laboratory. Newton won a stunning victory for the intellect and the democratization of science because it became possible for students to have as much authority as teachers. By knowing proper methods, a youth could conduct an experiment whose results might confound his elders. Newton's program of experimental philosophy firmly and successfully established the central methods of physics, whereby inference from experience guides formulation of hypotheses whose predictions are validated by experiment. Laboratory activities in high school physics provide experience with phenomena, a starting place for the systematic development of students' ideas, and a testing ground for the predictive power of their reasoning. Laboratory activities must be designed to engage students' minds so that students may acquire skills and proficiency in measurement of physical quantities with appropriate accuracy, recognition of factors that would affect the reliability of their measurements, manipulations of materials, apparatus, tools, and measuring instruments, representation of information in appropriate verbal, pictorial, graphical, and mathematical terms, reference and reasoning from their observations, ability to rationally defend their conclusions and predictions, effective and valued participation with their peers and their teacher in a cooperative intellectual enterprise. Biology laboratory. Students of biology are bombarded with new information, theories, techniques, concepts, and vocabulary. In fact, some educational researchers postulate that students learn as many new terms in an introductory biology course as in a foreign language course. And these new terms are essential to learn in order to discuss the mechanisms and concepts of biological systems. However, rote memorization is a learning and teaching method that is becoming more and more passive. Laboratory studies are often used in teaching natural science, especially a broad spectrum of biological sciences. During the last 20 to 30 years, there has been a renewed interest in learning by inquiry and in the use of laboratory work in demonstrating biological principles. As you will notice in the video, our biology lab is tailor-made for the students. Mathematics Laboratory. The Mathematics Laboratory is a unique concept in the field of mathematics education that was introduced in the year 1994. It has come a long way in enriching mathematics at primary, secondary, and senior secondary level. In developing countries like India, the Mathematics Laboratory is an integral part of the regular curriculum. Teaching of mathematics should deal with the process and not just confined to transferring the knowledge from the mind of the teachers to the notebooks of the students through the tip of a pen. And for such a phenomenal change in teaching of mathematics, a right ambience is required, and that is definitely the Mathematics Laboratory. A Mathematics Laboratory can act like a concomitant between teacher and students and provides an opportunity to understand and discover the beauty, importance, and relevance of mathematics as a discipline. It makes mathematics teaching and learning interesting and purposeful for the students. The activities held in the Mathematics Laboratory help students to visualize, manipulate, and reason. The lab provides opportunities to make conjectures and test them and to generalize observed patterns. It can be expected to enhance the pupil's understanding of the subject as taught at the school and can also provide a glimpse of what is beyond. We at Sindphana Public School give our budding mathematicians ample opportunities to achieve their goal and beyond that by encouraging them to use the Mathematics Laboratory. Computer Lab. A computer laboratory is important in every private and government school to enhance the scientific and technological research and invention capacity of students. If there is a computer lab, then students can invest their free time in learning programming, automation, and to improve basic computer skills. The computer lab serves as the center for teaching computer use to whole classes, usually by a specialist computer teacher. Classroom teachers also use the lab with their classes for research or for creating technology-based projects. Technology specialists use the computer lab for teacher in services where they instruct teachers on various aspects of using computers in educational settings. The traditional computer lab often serves as the location for networked printers, scanners, and projectors that are used by the whole school, which have internet connectivity accessible to each and every computer. Our computer lab consists of 20 clients and 1 server. Library. The word library is rich in tradition, meaning, and usage. The definitions of school library given by various library scientists and associations reflect this heritage. Throughout the world, the library of a school is considered as a part and parcel of the academic setup. At Sindphana Public School, our library has been created and maintained to serve and support the educational activities of the students, to provide the students with appropriate library materials, both printed as well as audiovisual, and services for the overall growth and development of the personality of the students as an individual, develop reading ability and interest, and inculcate love, enjoyment, and pleasure of reading amongst the students, assist the students to become skillful and discriminating users of the library, offer opportunities for experiences in creating and using information for knowledge, understanding, enjoyment, support all students in learning and practicing skills for evaluating and using information, stimulate and guide each student in the selection and use of books and other reading materials for building of taste at appropriate levels of maturity. In our school library, we have a variety of books in English, Hindi and Marathi, fiction, non-fiction, poetry, encyclopedias, reference books on all subjects, and you name it, we have it. The speciality of our library is that it caters to all age groups. Dance room. We teach students to use their bodies to communicate and express meaning through purposeful movements. Dance practice integrates choreography, performance, and appreciation of and responses to dance and the making of a dance. Music is also considered an important cog in the wheel for all the sections of the school learners. Our music room is a hive of tuneful activity, playing host throughout the year to approximately hundreds of individual musical lessons, band and ensemble rehearsals. And craft room. Art and craft is just not a part of the timetabled curriculum of our school. It is offered to both the junior and senior pupils as a co-curricular activity with individual and inter-house competitions held at regular intervals. The school is committed in fostering the child's or the student's self-belief. We also help them to realize their potential through enjoyment and interest. We also prepare our students for the elementary and intermediate exams. We have a variety of indoor sports and games. We have table tennis, judo, karate, boxing, carom board, and chess. Audio-visual room. The audio-visual room in Sindphana Public School is a place where the students of all classes experience learning in an effective way. The audio-visual method appeals most to the senses. It leaves a deeper impact as it involves greater attention in the art of learning and helps the children to retain the concept taught through these aids. Wellness room. A wellness room is a safe space created in our school intended to provide students with an opportunity to focus on reducing stress and anxiety and the development of a healthy coping strategies and self-care. Whichever way one might choose to bring a wellness room to life in our building, it can be a wonderful and soothing space for both students and staff. In Sindphana Public School, our wellness room also acts as an infirmary under the supervision of a highly qualified nurse and a doctor on call.